Good morning, guys. So I came out to do some detecting this morning, and it was still dark when I got here. And right up here, as you can see up this road, there's a mine up there. There's actually tunnels that run all along this ridge up here, and then in this hill right here, there's also tunnels in there. This was an early 1900s mine, and I've been out here a couple times. I've been up on the ridge up there. There's still a lot more detecting I want to do up there, but I came out this morning. It was dark. A few months ago I was out here as well, and I was back up by the mine over here, and as I was driving back there, I actually passed a building foundation, and I couldn't remember where it was at. So this morning I drove all the way up there, and I came back looking for it, driving slowly, and I actually found it just now. Starting to get a little bit lighter out. But here's a building foundation. I don't know what the building was, but I'm gonna detect around this. I got about an hour, and I'm gonna see if I can find anything. I'm sure there's a lot of bullets and nails and things like that. So guys, I literally just swung my detector a couple of times, found this button. It's a good way to start it. Alright guys, so I was just down here, didn't find a whole lot. I found that button, some pottery, but there's a lot of bullets and shotgun stamps and stuff like that. On the way up here, all these dark spots right here where my finger's at, those are all cans from when the mine was here. It's just littered full of mining stuff up in here. And I saw this telling pile right here, so I came over to check this out. I'm just looking for some new spots to detect. I'll come back different days and do them because I'm running out of time, but I'll show you those cans on the way out, and if I find anything cool around this area, I'll let you know. So I just hiked up this hill. There's my Jeep right there. There's a hot air balloon going up right here. I just hiked up here. It is closed in, but it was a mine at one time. There was a hole here, so it's all closed in. So I'm gonna hike back down, and I'll show you the cans and stuff on the way out. Like I said, there's stuff everywhere. This was cans that miners used to put tobacco in. This is the most intact one I've probably ever seen. They're usually smashed, but there's just cans everywhere. If you look out here, look at all these. Just piles and piles of them back there. And then over this hill, there's a valley, and they're all scattered through there too. There's a bunch over here. They go up where the main mine, that was a mill site up there. So maybe I'm weird, but most people think all this stuff is junk, but I think it's really cool. This little glass piece of bottle is probably off of like a medicine bottle. I think it's really cool. Here's probably the bottom half of it. I think that's awesome. There's just glass. Look at all this glass. There's different colored glass, thick glass, all kinds of stuff. I don't know how well you can see. Here's like a bunch of pottery, old pottery. Look at this flower piece of pottery. Isn't that so cool? Old mason jar lids, bowls. Oh my goodness, there's stuff everywhere. I am gonna have some fun here. So we're back at the spot, me and my wife, just kind of walking around and seeing what we can find on the ground, but I told you the hillside is littered with stuff. This is all from turn of the century, 1900 mine that was in the area, and there's just stuff everywhere. So even down the hill you can see all the cans. It's just littered everywhere. There's Katie over there searching some stuff, but we both have pouches full of stuff we found probably within the last hour and a half since we've been here. So I'm gonna do a whole video of everything we found. I'm gonna lay it out when I get home, and then I'll go through it all and try to identify what I can. We did find a lot of cool stuff though, so This is pretty awesome. Hello, Desert Detector here. Thursday I posted a video that a place I found was out metal detecting before work, and I could not wait to get back there. So me and my wife went out there for a couple hours today, just to see what we could find. Man, we found a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna do a whole video on just of the stuff we found today, and I just want to give you a quick glimpse of what all we found. Unbelievable. Hey guys, so just got out to my hot spot I've been hitting lately. I just dug up a button here. Literally just put the pedal down, so been here about 5 minutes. Got a lot of trash to metal detect around. It's gonna be interesting. So I'm not sure what this is, but it just got off a banging signal. It's pretty heavy. No idea what it is. I just happened to look up though, and I saw this bottle right here. Looks like a full bottle. It's kind of cool. Let's see if I can grab it here. Yep, full bottle. It's the first full bottle I've found at this site that has not had a crack or a hole in it. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's keep going. Just found a cool surface find. It looks like maybe some kind of a little locket. Maybe it was off a diary or something. Looks like a skeleton key went in the hole. Yeah, so the car is up behind me. I just kind of made my way down this hill right here, and just found a few buttons so far. It's actually not as bad signal wise as I thought it was gonna be. There's so many cans, I figured it'd just be signal right and left, but I'm actually kind of working my way through, and I have my discrimination turned all the way up to 40 because there is a lot of iron here. But I've been finding razor blades, like rusty razor blades. They're giving off really good signals, and I pulled one out of this hole right here. See, there's one right there. And then same hole, looks like the end of a fork or a spoon or some kind of a utensil that may have broke off. I wonder if it's still on the ground, the other part of it. It may have some writing on it. It's pretty rusty, but that's what it looks like. So let's see if we got something else in the hole here. That might be it. Yeah. So my wife just found probably the coolest thing of the day so far. It is a boot heel, probably off a miner's boot. Still has most of the nails in it. So that's pretty cool. Just found this really cool, creepy, it's like a porcelain dowel piece of a face, just on top of the ground. So we're gonna look around a little bit and see if we can find the rest of it. Well, that's all we're doing today. Found some cool stuff. This is looks like an old trail. I don't know if you can see that, or maybe the miners used to walk. It's pretty old. I don't want to show the other way because I'll give off my location, but we did find some cool stuff today. So I'll do a quick little wrap up, and we're gonna head home and eat. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. So I did find a lot of glass bottle tops. I wish I could find full bottles like these, but these are really cool. Let's see here. These, I wonder if these are off of like a perfume bottle, maybe it's just like a lid. Found a couple of those, they're smooth on top. Never found anything like that before. And this was a really cool find. It's the top of a porcelain dowel. We looked for the rest of it, couldn't find it, but it might still be out here. We did find one piece of it here. So we'll have to come back and look for that one too. Just some of these glass bottles have cool designs and stuff on them. I want to look this stuff up and see what they actually are. So this, I don't know what it is, but I was thinking it might be like a top to a razor, like guys would have shaved with. Found so many razor blades, found these all over the place. So that might be what it's from. This is a car valve stem out of a car or a vehicle. Some teacup handles that are broke off. There's a bottom of a teacup. And then Katie found a boot heel, and then I found, let's see, 2 more, plus these ones. I bet these are out of females' shoes because they're like the velvet, almost like a felt kind of, just different. So I think these are off of bottom of women's shoes. Those are pretty cool. And there's some sort of a lid for a cleanser. I don't know exactly what it is. I can't quite read it. We got some more suspender straps, belt, some kind of a buckle. This glass bottle says Chattanooga Medicine Company on it. Right on the side, it's hard to see, but that's what it says. Here's this has been off a chest or some sort of a lock box. It has a keyhole right here for a skeleton key. Katie found this one, and I found this little piece here. It looks like it might have been off a diary or something. Had the leather strap, and then you lock it with the key. A couple handles and a railroad spike, and I'm not sure. I thought maybe this could have been an arrowhead. It looks like it might be, but I'm not 100% sure, so it might not be. But and then there's a little piece of pottery here, and Katie has a ton of pottery in here too, so some other metal pieces. And then here's some buttons. Here's like a piece of silverware. It's a fork or spoon or knife or something that's broke off, and some buttons I found. And this is very interesting to me. I find bullets all the time, but I've never seen one quite like this. I'm gonna try to look it up, but I want to say it could be from Civil War era, which is weird, but at the same time there used to be deserters in the area, so you never know. I'm gonna try to look it up and see what I can find, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's just an old bullet. But so that was all I found today, but it's a lot of fun, and there's a ton more stuff to find, so I'm excited to come back. I'm gonna come back in a few weeks when I have time to do some more metal detecting in the area and see if I can pull up any coins at all. So I haven't found any coins yet, but I bet there's some in here somewhere. So all right, thanks for watching, guys. Happy hunting.